Welcome to the Decluttering Experiment.
Two sisters, one project.
Hi, I'm Wendy, the older sister, organized, logical, and passionate about all things involving simplicity and minimalism.
And I'm Jill, the younger sister, unorganized, easily distracted, and overwhelmed. I'm in desperate need of a whole house overhaul.
Can Wendy help Jill declutter her house and reclaim her life?
Keep listening to find out. Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Jill.
Oh boy, we finished our daily 10-minute timer challenge.
I know. And you know what?
What?
Because this is episode 14.
Wow.
You are doing a great job. In fact, last week we had your composite score.
Yeah.
And things are looking really good for you. I know, Jill, sometimes you're a little discouraged.
Yeah, I have
but
been.
You are doing well, so I have a surprise for you today.
What?
Woo-hoo!
Oh.
I am bringing out...
I love it. Oh, that's why the table.
The fancy glasses. Jill asked me what the table is. Now, Jill, I have a choice. I thought that in honor of how well Jill is doing and her scores last week, we're going to have a toast.
Oh, I love it.
Now,
this is even better.
She has 3 choices.
Oh, I like choices.
and Jill is very good for my birthdays, Christmas, those kind of things. Instead of getting me items, she often buys me some of my favorite beverages that I like to treat myself to. Yes. So you have 3 choices here, Jill.
Oh, this is great.
Do you want to toast to?
Paloma.
Paloma.
That's the top contender.
On the Rocks Margarita.
Ooh, that sounds good too.
Or I wasn't sure how you were feeling today, so I brought just a regular seltzer.
No, I want one of those. And I know that I love the Paloma, so let's toast to On the Rocks Margarita because I just want to see what that tastes like.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to crack the can.
These are cocktails in a can.
And Jill and I are going to do a little toast because Jill, here you hear it.
Looking good.
Jill is doing so well.
I am.
So I'm giving Jill a glass, a fancy glass with this margarita on the rocks.
Yes.
All right. I've given Jill the drink to Jill for all her hard work decluttering. I know she's a very busy sister, mother, partner, wife, daughter, friend, all of that. And she's worked very hard week after week to Jill.
Thank you, Wendy. And thank you for this treat. Listeners, you too can have alcohol if you do well on your or your favorite beverage.
I know. So we're going to sip here a little bit.
That is delightful. What a fun treat, Wendy. Thank you.
And you're welcome, Jill.
Well, geez, my notes say I'm feeling discouraged, but things are looking up.
I know. They are looking up. We've accomplished a lot. We're going to get right in it.
Yeah.
And last week, if you didn't listen, go back and check it out because Jill got a new composite score. She started out, episode 1, she was 86.
Yeah.
Episode 13, 56. This is on a scale of 0 to 100, where 0 is the more ideal choice if you're trying to declutter and calm and enjoyment out of life. 99 is more on the chaotic side.
Yes, and I've decluttered 30 points.
I know. 30 points. That's
I have a
big.
question, though.
Sure.
If you listen to Wendy's 1313 episode, right, where she explains how to do it.
Correct.
Now, if what you forgot to do was subtract 11 from each score, why did my one score go up 4 points and my other went down?
All right. This is why, and I don't think I explained that on the episode because I just didn't want to get into it. But as Jill noticed, where's those 4 points? Well, those 4 points are because originally there were 15 questions. I had originally subtracted 15 points.
Got it.
And I should have only subtracted 11.
Okay.
So that's why your score went from 82 to 86.
Yes.
And your others went down to 56.
Okay.
That sounds like a big drop to me, Jill. And I think it's because you were so extreme on the other side.
I think so,
you had a lot of 10s and 1s the first time I asked you.
I felt like my score mentally didn't change that much, you know?
Yeah.
But it does seem like a big drop.
The good news is the numbers still don't lie. You're making
Right?
progress.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I am making progress.
Okay, so today, listeners, we're going to talk about the 10-minute timer challenge and then also the new challenge that we're kind of still in the midst of working
Yes.
out.
Yes. And also, we want to say this has been 4 weeks, so 28 days since we offered you this challenge or said we were going to start it.
Right.
Now, we record sometimes ahead. And
Yeah.
so we've actually finished our 30-day challenge. So if
Yes.
you want to take a couple extra days, if you listen religiously on Thursdays, you wake up, you see, oh, they dropped another episode. You rush to your favorite streaming platform and you just cannot wait to listen. You're 2 days ahead.
Yes.
Keep going, guys. You got this.
Good description there, Jill.
Yes, yes.
All right, so we had 30 days, and Jill and I had a little paper on our refrigerator.
Yes, we did.
I found little smiley
Stickers.
face stickers. Jill had little check marks.
I have check marks or frowny faces if I didn't do it.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Mhm.
And we had a goal. Now, Jill, your goal was 25.
It was, yeah.
And my goal was 24.
Mm-hmm.
And we were both away a little bit.
Yeah,
And lives get busy.
yeah. Did you meet your goal? Let's just ask.
I did.
Oh, did you? Good for you.
Did you?
No.
It's all good. No shame,
And I'm
no
okay
blame.
with that.
Yes.
I'm okay with
All
that
right.
because I still feel like I made progress.
So I might have maybe edged out and beat you, but you're going to contest some of this with my timing,
Well,
I'm
you
sure.
know what? I do feel like I've probably done more minutes
Probably.
than you
Yeah.
because the times I did it, almost every time I went probably 20 minutes.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do a little drum roll. My total for the month, 26.
Oh, wow. You beat my goal.
Yeah.
26 out of 30.
I did it. Well, you know what? The two
Wow.
times I was away, one was for 2 nights. So I could have probably stretched it. I thought about, Jill, actually doing 10 minutes in my glove compartment while I
know.
was away. But I let that go. And in fact,
Yeah.
one day coming home, I didn't do it either. So I was gone 2 nights and then I was gone 3 nights. So,
And I was gone 3 nights and then 2 nights.
okay. So Jill, drum roll. Drrrr.
I did 20.
Yay!
So I had 10 days that I didn't do it. And one was pretty much right out of the gate.
Did you forget?
6 days in, I totally forgot.
Oh, you just
Yeah.
forgot. That happens.
And then a couple of them I either forgot or I was tired. I did on the days that I was leaving and coming back. I did both of those the first trip because I knew I was behind.
And too, Jill, you work full time. I don't. So
Yeah.
that helps if you're having a tough day. But 20, that's still good.
Yeah,
when
the
you
last
think
2
about
days
it.
I just didn't do it. So
Oh, okay.
that would be I finished my 28-day timer challenge.
So we'll say 20 out of 28 for you.
Yeah, yeah. I meant to do the last couple, but again, when I did do it, I usually went more than 10. And so I feel like I probably, even though I've lost, I've won in my brain.
Yay. Well, that's the most important thing. And that's
Yeah.
why we're having a little toast. Because all the progress that Jill is making.
Yeah. So what were some of the areas you decluttered in your 8 minutes and
Well-
2 of recap?
I know. Well, I looked at the hall closet. I did some areas of the living room. I did my travel toiletry bag. I did my towel drawer.
Okay.
I have an old secretary from Graham. I did the little cubby holes in there.
Oh.
Found some interesting stuff. My doily thread. So I had a lot of different miscellaneous areas. I have one that I'm most excited about. I
What's
felt
that?
really well. It was my recipe book. I have my own recipe book that I can open the tabs and put my own recipes in and write them
Okay.
down. And I realized I had a couple recipe books never using. One, I just had one recipe in.
Mhm.
So I copied that recipe and put it in my recipe book.
Oh, good idea.
And my recipe book was really overflowing because every time
Yeah.
I get a recipe I want to try,
Mhm.
stick it in there. Some of them were really old.
And you don't use them?
Don't use them.
So you took them out?
I decluttered my recipe book.
Oh, that's That's good. I don't have a recipe book. I do have a little recipe. I think I got it at my first wedding shower. It
Okay.
was one of those little things for like index cards and the lid
Oh,
pops
yeah,
open.
that's
I
really,
have
yeah.
one of those and I don't usually refer to it, but sometimes when somebody gives me a recipe on paper, I fold it up and I stuff it in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And usually nowadays the recipes I get screenshot, save
Mhm.
them online, but I don't usually use those at all either. But I like to have my favorite recipes in one spot. So I really do like my recipe
Well,
book.
that's good.
And it's
Yeah,
quite
I do
old.
have a recipe folder in my phone photos
Mm,
that if
yeah.
I have some recipes in there.
And how often do you look at those?
Often.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Good, good, good. What were some areas you decluttered, Jill, and were
Um,
most excited about?
well, I did do my one lazy Susan with pots and pans.
Okay.
My makeup bag. I had a bunch of makeup I never used. I threw all that out.
Yay.
Oh, the top of the hall closet was a great
Mm.
one. I had a lot of hats and scarves and things like that that I have decluttered and or washed if I think we might use them next year.
How long do you think that went over? 10 minutes then? Because that was a bigger.
Oh, that was a big one. I probably did 30 on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of my projects that I bit off were way more than a 10
Yeah,
minute
it sounds
thing.
like it because with me, that's where you caught me. Some of
Mhm.
them were more like 8 or 9, and I'm
Yeah.
already more decluttered. So if I do my toiletry travel bag, I think of it, oh, that's one little project.
Yeah.
So if I'm done in like 8 or 9 minutes,
Mhm.
I just felt like rounding up, Jill.
Right. Well, I just have way more areas that need work. I don't have a
Yeah.
lot of those quick 10-minute jobs yet.
Yeah.
Like even my spices, you would think that would be a 10-minute job. It was more like a 20
Okay.
because I had
Yeah.
a bunch of spices. I had a lot of them were expired, so then I was dumping them to
Mhm.
recycle the containers. So that one ended up being quite a long, not quite a long one, but over 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Let's see. Oh, up above, like beside where my spices are, I had a very old first aid kit that just had some
Mm.
really old stuff in it. I did make a nice list of areas to do in 10 minutes. I didn't hit most of them, so I can keep going.
Oh, I see. So you pre-thought of some
Yeah,
things
because
so that you would.
sometimes I didn't even know what to do.
Yeah.
My house is overwhelming.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you even do in 10 minutes? So I do have a couple, like I have a lot that I was just reading through. We were having some microphone issues, and I was reading through while we were getting assistance from our tech support,
Yeah.
Wendy's husband. And so I thought, oh, geez, I haven't done a lot of these. Oh, but one of the most exciting areas was my fridge.
Inside the fridge.
Inside the fridge, because I have to say I don't do it as often as I would like to. And some of the shelves were, I took the
Yes.
shelves
That's a
out and
nice.
really washed them down. The inside of the fridge looks great.
Ooh, so now I can open
Now
it.
you can open it. The freezer, that's going to be a day where I have one of those drawer freezers.
Yeah.
And I didn't at first, I never knew you could take the baskets out and really clean down at the bottom. So honestly, that's a hot mess.
Mm.
But I do know that you can do that now, but I need to have a day where I have a cooler with ice because it'll be a project. So I
Yeah.
really want to do that. But yeah, the top of the nightstand, I did the bottoms of the nightstand. One day I just did a general tidy around the house, picked up a couple things that I did put in the donation. And then honestly, from about let's see, what would that have been? Okay, about halfway through. So we had about 13 days left. I did do the challenge on all but 5. So I missed 5 in the first 15, 5 in the second 15, but I stopped recording because it was just too overwhelming. I didn't have my extra 2 minutes
Yeah.
at the end to record. I just, by the time I finished, I was just happy to be done.
Yeah.
And I did not even write down what I did, but I know I did it.
Yeah.
If I put the check, I actually did it.
Yes. And
Yeah.
that's what matters. And
Yeah.
that's what I was saying even today. Just the more you let go of, it's not necessarily about organizing, which I'm sure you're doing a little bit of organizing.
Yes.
But it's about cleaning,
Oh yeah,
let
that
going.
was
Yeah.
organizing and decluttering. Now sometimes it was more organizing than decluttering depending on the space. Sometimes it was more pitching, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 10-minute a day is very good challenge if you have the time for it and the energy because like Wendy says, I work full time.
Yes.
sometimes after work, I'm really tired. My full time is 4 10-hour days.
Yeah.
So, and I have about a 35-minute commute in the morning, about a 45 to 50-minute commute in the evening. So that's 10, about 11 and a half hours I'm gone. And
Yeah.
because I start at 7,
So
I'm exhausted.
a daily challenge is tougher for you.
It
Like the
doesn't work for
first
me, I've
challenge we
learned.
did,
Yes.
you were able to just,
Do it on the weekends. Every
yes.
once in a while I'd do something during the day if I had the energy, but I don't. I know myself. And I was
Yes.
curious to see how this would go.
Right. So actually, Jill, 20 out of 30 is really good for
That's
you.
why I said I'm very proud of myself for 20 even.
Yeah.
Because it was hard this one was hard for me. Some days I had to force myself to do the days I did.
Yeah. And even for me, at first I was all gung ho, full steam ahead. Near the end, I'm like, I was
Yeah.
very happy when it was over just because the have to do it. And I didn't have to, I know that, but
Yeah.
it was one of those things. The little smiley faces were right on my fridge, and I wanted to get as many as I could because they
Yeah.
cheer me up. Did you have a spot that was easiest to let go of stuff, or you found the most to declutter?
Well, my makeup bag, honestly, I did it twice.
Oh,
Because the
twice.
first
Yeah.
time I got rid of a lot of stuff and I thought, am I going to start to wear makeup again? Because I don't usually wear makeup in the morning. It's
Mhm.
quick for me to just get out the door without makeup.
Right.
And I've gotten used to the way my face looks without it.
Mm-hmm.
So then I thought, I have all this nice makeup. Should I start to wear makeup? I put makeup on the one day. I think it was a weekend. I can't remember if we had a family party or if I just put it on to be out and about with Lloyd or whatever. I don't really like the way my face looks with makeup on anymore.
That makes life so much
It
simpler for
does.
you.
So
Yeah.
I thought, forget this makeup. So then the next time I did another 10 minutes with the makeup bag and something else in the
Yeah.
bathroom. And
Yeah.
I think I did the medicine cabinet and the rest of the makeup bag that I just pitched
Oh,
most of the makeup.
excellent. Because that's one area where I know women a lot of
Yeah.
times, and then experimenting with makeup. You buy
Yes.
it, you don't like it. I mean, I have learned
Mhm.
just to stick to the same thing. I
Yeah.
do minimal makeup too,
Yeah.
but I have one brand for a little bit of eyeshadow, one
Mhm.
eyeliner I always use,
Yeah.
and
Well,
some
mine, like
cream.
the only things I thought maybe I would do would be the eyebrow pencil because I have very light eyebrows. I was going to maybe do some mascara. And I think I thought, oh, the blush, because I used to put some blush on. But then, and I did keep my lipsticks
Yeah.
because
Every once in a
yeah.
while. Yeah.
But I put it on, and because I don't use it, I sort of felt like I looked like a clown with my cheeks, And so I thought, well, I don't even like the way this looks.
Right.
So,
Right.
like
And
Wendy
that's
said, now
more,
it's quicker and easier.
yeah.
Mhm.
And it'll take up so much less space
Yes.
in the bathroom, in your makeup bag, in
Yeah.
your travel bag,
Yes. And because it was like
and
older
time.
makeup, yes. Well, that's the big thing.
Yeah.
I thought, do I not only want to start to wear makeup, but do I want to take an extra 5 to 10 minutes in the morning getting ready to put it on?
You could take those 10 minutes and declutter,
I
Jill.
could, except for I take them to sleep.
Hey, either way, you got 10 minutes a day.
Yeah,
and now
that's
you have
right.
another 10 minutes because you don't have to do the daily 10-minute timer challenge anymore.
Yes, I know.
So an extra 20 minutes
Although,
of sleep.
again, I would be curious to see if our listeners, if any of them did it or tried it,
Right.
and how they did. Did they like that 10
Yeah.
minutes a day? Would it be better to be I thought maybe another challenge could be your goal is 3 times a week.
Yeah.
See if you do it 12 times in a month.
Right.
Or,
Right.
however you want to do it. But yeah, that saying I was going to do it 25 was a larger goal than I should have said.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. And that kind of leads on to what we were trying to figure out for our next challenge.
Yes.
Because we like the short time commitment.
Okay. I was like, wait,
we
what?
like the short time commitment. Like I like the idea of 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But the first challenge, I liked the idea that you didn't have to do it every day.
Yes.
So we were trying to come up with a challenge where maybe as Jill, when she made there was the one episode where you did a bathroom and you said you
Mhm.
like to make a little list ahead of time in
Yes.
preparation, and you break it down, not just bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
but tub,
Yes.
shower,
Yeah.
sink,
Mm-hmm.
toilet,
Yes.
breaking it down into steps.
Yes. And even like in the living room, if you're just cleaning and not decluttering, it could be picking up items, dusting,
Mm-hmm.
vacuuming, watering the plants, or whatever you have, whatever,
Right.
or cleaning off the table if you have a table that gets cluttered up.
Right.
Yeah.
And then also a deterrent to us starting is when the project is too big.
Yes. That's why it's good to have steps.
Steps, and the smaller the better.
Yes.
So we have come up with a new challenge, and we're actually going to sort of negotiate it on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
My idea, but I also like Jill's idea. My idea is to take one area, and maybe it's your dresser, and you break it up into different drawers, and maybe your jewelry box or something on the top, or things you hang around, so that if you can break it down into 10 steps.
Okay.
And so that's why in the last episode, if you listened, we asked you to start thinking about a project.
Mm-hmm.
You might not want to say, I want to declutter the living room, because that's a lot of steps. Maybe you
Yes.
want to declutter an area in your living room.
Mm-hmm.
But I also like how Jill started a list of all the little projects she wants to do, sort of like the daily 10-minute timer,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not daily.
No.
It's maybe 10 in a month.
Yes.
And we don't have to set the timer.
And right, because I would go over and I'd just be like, well, I have half the stuff pulled out. I'm not stopping here.
Right.
I couldn't pull out my notes like Wendy and wait till that timer dings.
Yeah.
I have another thing that we could negotiate, although
Okay.
I do like this, but this is just an idea too. And maybe it'll be this month in conjunction with, or maybe it'll be next month. But remember on week 8 when I was feeling great?
Yes.
I just keep coming
we
back to
can't
that
forget
feeling.
week 8 feeling great.
We can never forget that. Never forget. So that was during the minimalist challenge, right? Yes.
Yes.
My thoughts on the minimalist challenge, I have a lot of thoughts on it. Now, I broke it down where if I were to do a reverse minimalist challenge,
Okay.
where you do 30 the one day, 29. So that's 1 week I counted. And that would be 189 items. Another week is 140 items, 91 items, 42 items, and then 3 items. But, because then I thought, well, you could, in the first week, your goal could be any one of those. Whichever one you hit that week, because even if it's just the weekends, then you pick one of the other numbers. But then I thought, well, what if I divided and make it more like a 28-day challenge? What if I divided those numbers, the total, which we know is 465, by 4? So that would be 116.25, round up to 117. And you do that 4 weeks. This is just an idea. You know, you do the 117, 117, 117.
Yes.
Just because in addition to these tidying and organizing, I need a goal of things to get rid of.
Yes.
Because as I get rid of
That
stuff,
is
I've
true.
learned that I feel better.
Okay,
Wait.
Jill. I like it.
Yeah.
However, I do think maybe each of us could come up with our own goal for the week.
Yes.
So one person could do 20.
Mm-hmm.
One person could do 50.
One could do 10.
Or 200.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a 4-week challenge then, Jill?
I think, because we like to wrap it up in 4 weeks.
Yes.
Seems to.
So a 4-week challenge.
Wait, so we're pivoting from the other one completely?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know, because I thought, well, you could then pick one of these areas, like in the other challenge we talked
to
about.
To focus on big time.
Like say you want, or as Wendy and I were talking before we even started recording, I said, well, Wendy said, did you pick an area? And I said, I've picked several.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I've broke these several down into chunks. So what I could do is like, because I like, variety is the spice of life, right?
Okay.
I might get bored if my whole challenge was one area.
You're right.
So
Right.
I might think like, okay, well, today I feel like working in my office.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Wendy's coming over. I might be able to hit the basement.
And
You
then
know?
also I can help you with some of these because every time I come over, we seem to declutter a lot.
Yes, we do. So I thought instead of picking one area, I would like to pick several.
And I hear that because I had a tough time narrowing it down to
Mhm.
one area because I had actually created about 3 options for
Yeah.
me.
And as
with
we
10.
just were talking now, I thought of another option.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So let us do a version of the minimalist challenge.
Yes.
Where it's all about decluttering again, because Jill needs help decluttering. And some people have told us that they need help too, and they were working on the challenges with us.
Yes.
So,
And I think for me, I need to see that number, even though as you're doing it,
yeah.
it's kind of
But
annoying.
yeah, you're going to have to
write it
record
down.
again.
But I could also, I don't really have to record what I get rid of. What I can record is at the end, if I just count them all or
At the
whatever.
end of the day,
or
yeah.
have a,
Or
yeah.
at the end of your time, yeah.
I'm not going to do that where I say like 10 shirts, 6, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm just going to count them as I go and make hash marks.
got it.
Quicker and easier, don't you think?
Yes.
And at the end, if I feel the energy for it, because we saw what I did at the end of this timer challenge toward the last 10 days, I didn't even record.
Yes.
If I have the energy for it, I might write a couple things down that I did.
For observations, yes.
But if not, if I just have the number, that's great too.
Excellent. Okay, Jill. So in recapping,
Yeah.
you, me, all our listeners, if they're participating,
Yeah.
will choose how many items they have set a goal per week to get rid of,
Mm-hmm.
to let go, to
Mhm.
donate, to declutter.
Yes. For me, I might not do 189, 140, 91, 42. 42 seems low. I really want to declutter.
Okay.
So I might do 200 for 1 week. Oh,
Ooh.
that's a big one.
Yeah.
Then I might do 100 for another week.
Okay.
And then we have to decide, say I do hit 200. Can those 50 go toward one of the other weeks?
I don't know. Okay. Jill and I will be right back as we negotiate our numbers.
Okay. Okay, listeners, we've decided I'm going to pick Wendy's and she's going to pick mine. We'll be right back again.
We're back.
We're back and we've got some challenges for you.
And some great ideas.
Yeah, and challenges for us. So Wendy's going to recap the challenge.
First of all, Jill has created this awesome title, The Decluttering Experiment Challenge Your Way.
Yes, because you get to choose.
Yes. So we're each picking 4 numbers because there's 4 weeks.
Yes.
And you're going to try to at least hit or surpass each number.
Yeah.
But you can do them in whatever order. So if your smallest one is the first week, great. If you want to start out with the highest week and can do it, go for it.
Yes.
You're going
But you just can do it your way. That's why it's the challenge.
Now, Jill and I are going to be creative. I'm going to give her numbers.
And I'm giving Wendy her numbers.
All right. So, Jill, I have your numbers.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I better write these down.
In any order, in any week. But I've given you a goal of 500 total.
Okay, that's great. I love that goal.
Your numbers are 222.
Ooh, 222.
150.
150.
88.
88.
And 40, because I know
40.
you're going to need an easy week at some point.
Yes, and even if I go way above 40, say I do all the weeks and I have hit all those bigger numbers and it's the last week and I want to do 80 again, 88 again, I can do it.
You can do it. So like if the first week, say, Jill, you do 90, you're going to check off which number?
88.
That's right, because that's your closest. So hopefully
Yes.
then, but you'll keep a running total
Yes,
too.
I will.
It's just all for fun to see whatever
Mhm.
number. So if the last week you say for 222, you're going to be doing a marathon decluttering.
I'm going to try to hit that one first because I like to knock it out quickly.
Awesome.
We'll see though.
All right, now Wendy.
Okay, so now these are
now-
Wendy's numbers.
So now I've decluttered a lot already.
Mhm.
I know I said 200 in the last one. I hit 309 or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember, 313 something. So Jill's going to give me, okay.
And this is what I said though last time. When you said 200, I thought that's low. Can't anybody in any given day pretty much knock out 200?
And now I might be able to knock out more from all the stuff I'm taking from you and Dad.
That's right, because you've taken a lot of my clutter.
I know. All right, Jill.
Or if you take what I give you and you liked it and you get rid of some of your other stuff,
Yeah.
that counts as your clutter clearing.
There you go.
Okay, so your total goal is 210.
Oh, okay, Jill.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's
Well, because, you have less to do than me. Did you want a bigger goal?
no.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I could
210.
make it bigger. Okay, so here are your numbers. One is 89 because you graduated high school in 1989.
Okay.
Okay, that's your biggest one. The second biggest one is 71.
Okay.
Okay, your third number is 35.
Okay.
And your fourth number is 15.
Wow. Thanks, Jill.
Yeah. And I think that's very doable, even if you're just looking through your rag bag.
That is 15 is definitely doable.
Yeah.
The others, let's see. So in 4 weeks. So
Mhm.
we are at episode 14.
14.
So episode
18.
18. We're going to get our results.
Yes. And here's the other thing that I need to say. We've called this the decluttering experiment your way.
Yes.
But if picking numbers is just too daunting a task for you,
yes.
you can do the decluttering experiment Jill's way and use the numbers Wendy picked for me. The decluttering experiment challenge Wendy's way and use the numbers I picked for her. Or you can do the decluttering experiment challenge our way. And Wendy has 4 numbers for you.
And we have a mix between Jill and Wendy. It's a total of 250.
Okay.
If you want to do it our way, here they are. 100. Second number is 80. Third number is 50. And if you want to make it an easy week, 20.
Okay, so that could be one of your options. Or again, you could come up with your own numbers.
Yeah.
They could be 20, 20, 20, and 20.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Whatever you do to let go of things and items from your house will give you more peace of mind and space.
Yes, and things that are not being used may be useful, but they may not be useful for you.
Sounds good, Jill. I can't wait to get started because I guess today is our first day.
I guess we got to dive right in. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no stopping us now, no break for us.
No.
We're going to jump right in.
Yes, we got this.
See you next time, Jill.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Decluttering Experiment. We hope you join us next time to see what progress has been made.
If any. What should we call it?
Oh yeah, let's decide before we come back.
Maybe we should. What was it before the decluttering experiment challenge?
Yeah.
How about this? The decluttering experiment challenge your way.
Although it's the sister's way, but right.
Well, but they get to pick their numbers, right?
Yeah,
And maybe we should pick numbers for them if they don't want to do it. So, we should say,
your way. Okay.
Should we pick 4 numbers that seem like
if you don't
achievable?
want to do it. Okay.
Yeah,
100, 80, 40, and 20 or something.
Yeah.
Like something simple.
Yeah, 180.
Because that's 240. Maybe, let's do 250 for them. 180, 50, and 20.
Okay. You got that written down?
Your way, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And that would be our way. Okay. Or your sister's way. If you
Or
want to grab a
Wendy's way,
friend.
or Jill's way,
Yeah.
because my way is going to be whatever you assign me. Okay,
Okay,
this
I
is
like
so
this.
ridiculous. How am I going to edit this whole episode, Jill?
We'll just cut it from here and we'll start. Okay.
Okay.